I would say that I think whether it's fitness, whether it's business, people are always waiting for the perfect time to start. And the reality of the situation is that there isn't one, right? That mindset often just prevents you from getting started. One day turns into next week turns into next month. And before you know it, you're part of the resolutionist crowd, right? You know, trying to set their fitness goals around an arbitrary flip of the calendar in the beginning of the year. I think, you know, my best advice to somebody who's on the fence is to just do it. I think the testimonials speak for themselves, but understanding that like you are going to be uncomfortable, you are going to be sore, you're going to question yourself physically and mentally, but understanding that that's part of the process. And there's no need to circumvent it or try to find some fad diet or 6-minute abs or any of that bullshit. You need to embrace the fact that it's going to be hard, because that is where your confidence is going to be built, right? It's in the first like 2-3 weeks. If you can get by that, you're going to start seeing results. And maybe it's not the vanity of the mirror. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more energetic. You're going to have more stamina. There are little things that you're going to notice. And once you do, it's going to build momentum. And once you get that momentum, it's pretty much inevitable, right? Like one of the analogies I like is the cold clay analogy, right? You know, when you first start molding clay and it's cold, it's really hard to mold. But once it starts warming up and once it starts getting a little wet, it becomes really easy to mold. And I think that's a good analogy for your physique, right? And a lot of it is mindset. I think a lot of people quit too early, right before they're on the precipice of transformation. That's when they drop off. And I would say, get started, find somebody like you that has tested and proven results, and understand the process and tell yourself, I'm going to commit to 6 weeks, regardless of what I look like in the mirror, right? You have to be completely detached from the outcome, and you need to fall in love with the process. And to me, like the different workouts, the challenge of the workout, like I'll be honest with you, man, it was challenging even for me. And I've been working out my whole life, but it was so worth it. And I could feel my body changing even after like the first 7 days, man, you know? So I think at the end of the day, you just have to dive in, you have to do it, and you can't wait for the perfect time, and just commit, know you're going to get uncomfortable, embrace that discomfort, and just make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens, you're going to do it for 6 weeks. And I can absolutely assure you, you're not going to regret that decision if you do it.